Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Love It or List It, the series on my channel where I renovate all of the default EA homes and renovate them into something a little bit more livable. So as you can see, we are in the brand new StrangerVille world, and this is the home we are going to be renovating today. So StrangerVille did come with 11 new lots. I put up the 10 fingers. I don't have 11 fingers, but it came with 11 new lots, and we're going to renovate pretty much all of them. So all of them aren't very nice, but we're not that surprised. But here you can see this is one of the kind of like mansions that comes with the new StrangerVille world, and look at how beautiful the world is. First of all, pretty nice. So this house actually isn't that bad, but there are a couple of red flags, and we are going to renovate it into something a little bit more high standard, Dr. Ashley standard, if you will. So let's take a quick tour of the home before we get into the renovation. So as you can see here, it's pretty much like a really big home in a very nice neighborhood on the hills, kind of overlooking this nice little deserted area, if you consider that nice or not, I don't know, but it has a nice little pool at the back. It's a 2-story home, nice little quiet neighborhood, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I do like the color scheme. I do like these kind of roofing details, but some things I just notice about it is the window placement is just a little bit inconsistent. It feels like there should be a window right here. It's just a little bit of an awkward shape. You see the front, this is the front of the house, and in my opinion, it doesn't look super grand looking. It looks a little bit awkward, as if it's not quite supposed to be the front. It kind of looks like it's the side of the house, if you guys know what I mean. So just a little bit awkward. I like what they did. I like this little pillar action going on here. I like where they were trying to go with that, but I feel like it's just a little bit too skinny. This balcony over here is nice. The door placement, a little bit awkward, not super pleasing to the eye. Now onto the back of the house. The back of the house isn't that bad. Pretty symmetrical, so I like that, but again, the door placement is kind of throwing things off, so I do want to add a little bit more symmetry to the home and also make the front entrance or the front of the home look a little bit more grand, because as it looks right now, it just looks a little bit awkward. So let me know, comment down below if you agree with me on that, how it doesn't look quite right. Also, the roofing is a little janky, in my opinion. Not super great. I mean, it's acceptable, but I think we can do a little bit of a better job. So if we go inside the home right here, as you can see, obviously it's very dark. We're not really surprised here. We have a living room, a little bit cramped considering how big this home is. I feel like the living room should be way more grand. Here's the kitchen. Like, are you serious? This is just sad. This is just absolutely sad. Huge mansion, tiny kitchen, only one counter space. I feel like EA really just didn't try here. No offense. They're not builders, I understand, but that's why they have people like me, modest people like me, to fix up these houses. So this is what I mean by the pillar is kind of too, or not the pillar, the turret is kind of too skinny. This is just a non-functional area of the home. So let's try and fix that. And then here's the dining room. Big room. For just one little table. A little bit weird, tiny little bathroom in here. And then upstairs we have the bedroom situation. So the upstairs is quite spacious, pretty nice. We have one tiny little bedroom right here, that's totally fine. We have a bathroom, we have another bedroom right here, another bathroom, and another bedroom, and then we have this room right here, which they seem to have run out of time to furnish. So that's nice. They just left it for us to furnish, I guess. They didn't really put any effort into this room at all. So again, there's just no furniture in here. It seems like the houses, the default EA houses, are getting less and less furniture with every pack, honestly. So we are definitely just going to have to redo the layout up here a little bit just to make it make more sense, and then add a ton of furniture. So that's kind of the theme throughout the whole home. Just add more furniture, because there literally is none in this home whatsoever. I feel like the majority of the work is going to go towards the outside just to make it look a little bit more cohesive, a little bit more polished. And then the inside, we're just gonna have to completely furnish it, because the inside is pretty much bare, and I also don't like the layout. So we're gonna have to fix that. So we have a lot to fix now that I say it out loud. So definitely wish me luck, and don't forget to comment down below whether or not you would love or list this renovation after you've seen it. So without further ado, let's jump right into this renovation of a StrangerVille mansion. Hey guys, what's up? So right off the bat, I forgot to tell you guys about the budget. So the budget kind of goes out the window about halfway through this renovation anyways, because as you guys know, as you guys can see, I started with 40,000 simoleons to renovate this entire home, and you guys know that I do renovations of apartments before I started to do homes. I only did city living apartments, so that's kind of where my budget knowledge ends right there. I don't really know how much money is necessary to renovate an entire home outside and inside. I'm only kind of familiar with how to renovate interiors and how much money I'm gonna need. So clearly, I vastly underestimated how much I would need to renovate an entire home and furnish it front to back. So yeah, as you can see, or as you will see about halfway through this, I kind of like discard the budget and just like add more money. So I think I did like one mother load. So I started with 40,000 and then I added another 50,000 later or something like that. But I don't really think when it's a house or like a mansion this big, the budget isn't really that relevant, because at the end of the day, you're renovating like a mansion or like some rich person's home. So they're probably not going to have a super strict budget anyways, but I still think that 90,000 simoleons to furnish an entire mansion and completely fix the exterior is pretty good. So, I'm not mad at it, but I usually like to keep my budgets really strict for like lesser valued homes, so more like starter homes or like mid-level starter homes, like the home that you would move into after you're done with your starter home, kind of that thing. But once you get to this kind of mansion level, it doesn't really matter how much you're spending because you're probably really rich anyways. So I hope that justifies my lack of budget. Some of you might be mad, but I doubt it, because I think that the renovation turned out really, really well. As you can see, I am working on the exterior only, and that was really my main focus. Is the exterior wasn't bad. It really wasn't that bad, but it was just not quite right. You know what I mean? So I appreciate their efforts. I appreciate that they gave like a pretty good foundation and a good base to work off of, but I just needed to clean it up a little bit. So at the end of the renovation, what I really like is that this home still really resembles the original home. It just looks slightly better, and you might not be able to completely pinpoint what I did differently at the end, but when you see the before and after and you compare them side by side, you'll kind of be like, oh wow, that made a really big difference. So I really like what I'm doing here, just making it have a little bit more curb appeal from the front, because like I said, I didn't like how it was awkward looking and it just didn't quite look right. And I also fixed the roofing a lot. I think that it looks a lot more luxurious, and you might have caught a couple seconds ago I was about to change the roof color to like black, and this is where I was thinking about changing the color of the home and changing the roof color, changing the paint color, changing the windows, all of that. But then I actually decided to change my mind, because I thought that it would be more fun to completely preserve the essence and the color of the original home, the roof color, the roof trim, the red windows, all of that. I decided to completely keep that the same and just redo like the structure so that it still resembles the old home. So yeah, I just thought that would be more fun than completely changing it into a different colored home, because then it wouldn't really feel like a renovation. It still would, but I still wanted it to look the same. So maybe when I renovate one of the other homes kind of next door, I'll change the colors and stuff. But for this one, I just wanted to kind of keep it as similar as possible, because I thought that was a little bit more realistic. So I'm pretty much done with the exterior. I just, like I said, made it a little bit more symmetrical, gave it a little bit more curb appeal, fixed the roof, and then I also added kind of like flower boxes, flower planters around the windows, just to make it look a little bit more, a little bit nicer. I feel like adding flower boxes or planter boxes around a home this big really gives it that extra little touch that you need, because sometimes it can look a little bit bare on the outside when the house is so big. So adding that really makes a difference. So as you can see, I am working on the interior now. And the biggest kind of change I made is I moved the kitchen to where the dining room is. I thought this little pocket right here was like the perfect place to put a kitchen, an enclosed kitchen like that. It just fits so nicely. So I thought that would be a better way or a better spot for it. And yeah, I really like how the kitchen turned out. I just really like how it fits into this little box here. And then it's a lot bigger now. I gave them way more counter space, way more cabinets. It was pretty sad before. Like, I'm pretty disappointed in EA, to be honest. They just didn't give us very much to work with. And especially for this series, my renovations really rely on reusing furniture of existing EA homes. But when the home doesn't come with any existing furniture to reuse, it kind of makes my series concept a little bit difficult. As you guys know, if you did watch the Love It or List It episodes in City Living, I was able to reuse a lot of furniture that comes with the apartments, but this one, it's like, it barely came with anything, so I pretty much had to start from scratch, which is fine too, but just kind of defeats the purpose of my series a little bit. But at least I tried to kind of reuse the exterior and kind of make the exterior look the same. So at least I stayed true to the series in that regard. But I did move the dining room to the other side of the house, obviously, and then I kept the living room in the same spot. I also put like a little kind of breakfast nook in the corner of the kitchen in case you don't want to like eat in the formal dining room area, which was also pretty cute. And by the way, this home or this renovation only uses base game and the new StrangerVille game pack, obviously. And then at the end, I do add in some finishing touches to the exterior where I use the Jungle Adventures game pack. But if you don't have Jungle Adventures, it won't really affect the home too much. It will only affect the exterior slightly. I just use some of those like plants on the exterior, but it's not a big deal if you don't have Jungle Adventure. It will still look nice, and the interior will still look exactly the same, because the interior is pretty much a base game home, because the StrangerVille game pack didn't really come with a ton of furniture that would be usable in like residential homes like this. It's definitely more furniture that's based off of the theme of the pack. So this home is basically a base game home. Minus the exterior, the inside is like a base game home, and I'm okay with that because I love base game. As you guys know, I started my channel building base game only, so it's nice to kind of come back to my roots of base game. And since I started my channel back when I would build with only base game till now, they've added a lot of new base game furniture that they didn't have back a year ago when I started. So that's kind of cool that they keep adding some more furniture to the base game catalog. I think that's really cool of them because not everyone can afford packs, as you guys know. And it's also not necessary to have packs because, as you can see in this home right here where I pretty much only use base game, I think the home still turned out pretty nice. So what else did I do? I did extend the like column pillar part, the one that I commented on the beginning saying that it was too skinny. I did extend it out a bit so that the space is actually usable, and in that space I put in a lot of StrangerVille items. You'll see that later. I don't know why I'm talking about it already because it's not even happening on the screen yet, so it's not really relevant. What is relevant to talk about? I am having a giveaway. I am giving away a copy of the StrangerVille game pack, so yeah, you can enter that if you want to win it. I'm only giving away one, but I do have an official giveaway video where you can read the rules and I'll explain it and all that, so I'll link that down below. But this video is also eligible for a giveaway entry, so all you have to do to enter this giveaway is give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below whether or not you would love or list this renovation. So if you do that, you will be entered, and if you want to enter again, go enter on the original giveaway video that I will be linking down below like I said earlier. So the giveaway will be open until the end of March 2019, so if you're watching this after that, I'm sorry, but the the winner has probably already been chosen by now, but hopefully you still enjoy this episode nonetheless. What else is happening? Well, now what is on screen now is what I was telling you about earlier, where I'm making this little room here that has all of the StrangerVille items. So finally, that is becoming relevant. But another thing is I'm going on vacation, which is fun. I feel like I never go on vacation. Do you guys even notice me leave ever? No, because I never go on vacation. But I'm finally going on vacation. I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Cancun for a week. So that's really fun. Follow me on my Instagram at Dr_Ashley if you want to follow me on vacation. Yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to tell you guys that, but I just feel like I never go on vacation, so I hope you guys are happy for me that I'm going on vacation. Hopefully uploads will still happen while I'm on vacation because I pre-recorded some stuff, so it won't even look like I'm gone. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening. And I also have like a Simstagram if you guys want to see like my Sims builds and more screenshots that I don't share with you here and stuff. I have a Simstagram and it's Dr_Ashley1. So, you know, I'm really creative with my naming for my social media. But yeah, go follow me there if you want to see more Sims related content, and then follow me on my regular account if you want to see more Ashley focused stuff. So as you can see, I am doing the bedrooms. So I did keep the bedroom situation fairly similar, or pretty much exactly the same as how it came. And then I furnished the bedroom that didn't come furnished at all. I mean, that is just like the epitome of laziness. I'm sorry, but they just gave us an empty room. Like, come on, they could have put like a gym or something, anything, but I ended up furnishing it into a bedroom. And then here's the kids' bedroom. I put 2 beds in here, and I kind of did like a his and hers or twin type of dealio, where I did like half the bedroom was blue, half the bedroom is pink, and they kind of mirror each other. So it's kind of like a cop-out, to be honest. Like it's me being lazy. Like some of you guys might think like, oh, that's so creative. It's like a his and hers kind of like mirrored kind of cute little thing. But really it's just me being like, okay, I'll furnish one half of the room and I don't feel like being creative on the other half of the room, so I'll just mirror exactly what I did but change the colors. So sorry. Yeah, I mean, it still looks nice. I'm not saying it doesn't look nice, but in my opinion as a builder, it's kind of a cop-out, you know what I mean? So I'm not disappointed in it. I still like how it looks. And yeah, I've never really done anything like that, like a opposite kind of mirrored room like that. So I thought it was kind of cute. The thing that I really struggled with this build is the home is kind of like a classy home. I'm struggling to find kind of exactly what style it is, because I usually do kind of modern contemporary homes, and I feel like that's kind of what I'm good at, making the interior look modern, and not modern as in like ultra modern glass everything, just like modern as in like really updated. But I feel like this home had like a little bit more of a older feel to it, and I'm not that good at that. So I don't mind how it turned out, but I was struggling a little bit with finding the vibe and the style of this home. But I think I do like how it turned out in the end. It's not my favorite home in the world, but at the same time, I think it looks really good. I think it looks really nice. It looks pretty classy, if you will. But yeah, now I am doing the other bedroom. This one could be considered the master bedroom. I don't really know if this is the master bedroom or if the other one's the master bedroom. They're all just kind of good bedrooms. Sorry, I'm like totally running out of things to talk about. This build or this renovation is so long. I actually cut out so much stuff, you guys, because it would have been way longer. I like cut out all the furnishings of the bathrooms, and I cut out the furnishing of the home gym. I did put a home gym in here. It's like not that interesting, so I cut it out. But one of the nice items that we did get with the StrangerVille game pack is that really tall bookcase. It's really random because it doesn't really go with any of the other items we got with the pack, but I definitely appreciate it because it went really well, or went really nicely with this renovation here. So I kind of overused it because there's nothing really else that came with the pack that I could have used in this build. So it's base game plus a StrangerVille bookcase. And now I'm just doing the exterior. Or the backyard area. I didn't really change anything. I just added like some more seating, a bar, just so it's a little bit more built and furnished for entertainment, because I feel like this home you could definitely have some nice parties here. And by the way, if it wasn't obvious, I did renovate this house in StrangerVille. This is one of the preset StrangerVille homes that comes with the pack. I don't remember if I said that in the beginning or not. I can't really remember because I am filming these parts, the intro and the voiceover, on separate days, so I kind of don't remember anything. But here we can see the screenshots. It looks way better, looks like the same but different, which was my goal. So definitely comment down below whether or not you would love or list this renovation. I think we'd love it, you guys. I don't know if the one before definitely wasn't good, so I definitely like the flow I gave to the home, especially with like the kitchen and the new layout and stuff like that. So definitely an improvement. And next week, or not next week, no promises, but maybe next week or the week after that, I am going to post another renovation of one of the kind of starter homes in StrangerVille, and I fix it up to something way nicer. So look forward to that, and don't forget to let me know down below what other homes you want me to renovate, whether they're in Willow Creek or in StrangerVille or whichever world. Let me know what you want to see renovated, and I will add that to the list. I know there were a couple that I had on the list before this pack came out, which kind of got interrupted because this pack released and I had to make all these early access videos, so I will get to the other ones that you guys suggested, don't worry. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below whether or not you would love or list this renovation, and also so you can get entered into my StrangerVille giveaway. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more weekly Sims 4 videos. I upload at least once per week at a random time every week, so I will see you guys all next week. Bye everybody!